What is up, guys? Welcome back to College Football Talk, where we talk all things college football as well as other leagues. Today we're going to talk about the past weekend in college football. It was a very action-packed weekend, and I want to talk a little bit about Arlington's very own Kenny Walker. Kenny Walker is a running back at Michigan State. This past weekend, Michigan State played 24th-ranked Miami. Michigan State came with the 38-17 victory. Kenny Walker had 27 rushing attempts, 172 yards, and a 6.4 average yards per carry. For his season opener, it was dominance. Michigan State came away with the victory 38-21. He had 23 rushing attempts, 264 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Now Michigan State is ranked 20, right behind their rivals, Michigan. Alabama had a really tough game against Florida. They bounced back and won the game 31-27, and they're still undefeated and still ranked number 1. Georgia came away with a victory again. They're at number 2. Oregon as well at number 3. And number 4 is Oklahoma, still undefeated. They played the Nebraska Cornhuskers this past weekend. It was a good game, and Spencer Rattler really stole the show. Ole Miss has had a really dominant performance as of late. They played Tulane and had a dominating victory over them. Now it's time for some NFL news. Last night, the Green Bay Packers beat the Detroit Lions in a great victory, showing that Aaron Rodgers hasn't lost it. Aaron Rodgers said, "It was nice to get the trolls off our backs after I had lost week 1 in the season opener to the New Orleans Saints." Packers running back Aaron Jones honors late father with 4 touchdowns in the Packers' victory. The Packers beat them 35-17. He was the first running back in the franchise's history to score 3 receiving touchdowns and a rushing touchdown in a single game. Jones said afterwards that he wore a chain with a football pendant containing his father's ashes, but it fell off after his second touchdown. The grounds crew at Green Bay is yet to retrieve it at the time that Jones conducted post-games interview. Jones says his father would be happy. He says his father would say, he'd be like, "If you lose it anyway, lose it in the end zone." Fortunately, Jones confirmed this morning in a radio appearance that the necklace has been found. The Titans also came away with a comeback victory this past weekend against the Seattle Seahawks. They were down 24-9 at the beginning of the fourth quarter and came all the way back to reach a 33-30 victory over the Seahawks. It came down to a nail-biter in overtime, and they pulled away with the victory. Derrick Henry had 41 touches, 237 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Sunday night's primetime game was the Ravens versus the Chiefs. It was a hard-fought game by both teams all game long. Ravens luckily came away with a 36-35 victory after Chiefs running back fumbled the ball and the Ravens recovered. The New York Jets rookie Zach Wilson from BYU had an awful game this past Sunday. He threw 4 interceptions. The Jets linebacker C.J. Mosley quotes, "I know he will bounce back. We'll see if that's true next week when they face their next team." Thank you guys for tuning in to this week's edition of Around the League, and we'll see you next time.